Hey, it is me, Nbtsky, and you are on my daily reads channel. It is January 11th, 2025. So this date breaks down into 2037, which is the future number, and that's the fire snake. So when you're dealing with the fire snake, it's associated with the planet Mars. It's a clever, opportunistic, and reflective energy that desires to help others. This energy may be more focused on goals. People with power and authority may be more focused on bringing fairness and balance during the time of 2037. So that may be a nice little energy, and we still in the sun energy, right? So we still talking about the energy of Leo. We talking about July 22nd to August 22nd, even though we are in Capricorn. Everybody has the sun in there. The overall frequency today is 11 and 12. It's a master number. It's super spiritual, tapped in, intuitive, emotionally tapped in. And in astrology, breaking it down to the moon, that would be associated with the signs of Cancer, right? Cancer being, 6/21 to July 21st. So let's look and see what... After that, we break down into the Jupiter for the future number also, but we already just discussed that all in one in a nutshell, kind of lined itself right up. So let's look at what's going on with this energy here. Roots of abundance. And so when it comes to opportunities and being reflective and the desire to help others and staying in a good energy, it does build the roots to abundance, being creative, being able to communicate openly. So that would be a nice vibration, and it comes down in this two. So working together, joining together, building strong roots and strong foundations is always a good thing. So what is the month talking about today? And when I say this, I'm saying this because I'm doing this in with the date, with the numbers for the day. Let's say it just that way. So the energy changes a little bit on a daily basis, like we do, right? Our energy shifts a little bit. The storyteller. So in the 8. So this card right here represents somebody who's able to clearly communicate, whether they're writing or whether they're speaking. Be truthful when you speak. Be truthful when you communicate. Be stern. Be straightforward. Make it clear today when you're communicating as much as possible. Keep it all the way clear. Stay out of manipulative energies. Now let's look at the overall, and then I'm going to throw down the regular cards for the 11 and 2. So you got the 22, the tender embrace. Now, 22 is a master number, but not in this deck. Being that this is like the 11 and 2 is more being tapped in spiritually, emotionally, in your dreams, and having information and knowledge and hidden information and knowledge. Not saying that it has to be bad or good, just knowing things that other people don't, and you're in the process of building and stabilizing, right? Do this with tenderness. Do this with care. Do it with some love. Do it with some respect. Whatever it is that you're doing, be willing to do it in balance. Alright, so let's look and see what Pluto is. Pluto is in a high vibration, so this would be the positive aspect of Pluto. And this is where we want to stay, in the positive aspects of Pluto. And when we're dealing with Pluto, you're still dealing with like a Scorpio energy. You're dealing with the October 23rd to November 22 energy. But for Capricorns who have Scorpio in their chart, the moon, the sun, that's dominant. These things may affect, and you're going to see this 12 and 2 pop up in a medium frequency, which is matching the future frequency a little bit, right? All right, so let's see what's going on with the higher aspect of Pluto today. Seven of Wands. This is like, right before things get into, people are being a little bit defensive around the world right now, or around. You got this world energy, right? And when you're dealing with the world, generally you're dealing with Saturn, so it's a slow process. When you're dealing with the Seven of Wands, you're dealing with Leo energy, August 12th to the 22nd, right? So pay attention to everything that's around you. Pay attention to the things that's going on behind you today a little bit. Don't be overly defensive. Stay in a positive energy. Kind of put your guard down a little bit today. Not saying be gullible, but I'm saying, like, keep your guard down a little bit today. And be willing to see things from different perspectives. You may see Scorpios come around, Virgos, Tauruses, Aquariuses come around in this energy. Try to be a little bit open and not so defensive today. To stay in a high energy. And then you have the Six of Swords. So you got the Six of Swords. This is always guidance, assistance, knowing that, you can move forward based off of emotional situations. Looking forward to moving somewhere, traveling. So some people might be today traveling a little bit, maybe traveling abroad across some waters and stuff like that. And that's okay. And that's going to happen, being that there's a lot going on in the country today. So there's going to be a lot of traveling, moving around. Needing and seeking assistance to get that done, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you got this medium frequency that comes down in Jupiter, that's Sagittarius energy, that's November 23rd to 12/21. That's a fire energy, right? A creative energy, somebody that has the ability to openly communicate, but this is in a medium, so you want to kind of stay in the higher, right? Building strong foundations, working together, being happy, celebrating growth, right? Now you see this tower here. Now we in a particular energy, so there's gonna be situations where people are gonna feel like things are being torn down that they built up and worked so very hard for, and they're gonna feel like it's this competitive, I gotta fight energy. No, you don't really have to do that. What you have to do is remember the base point, stabilization. You may, and this goes for not just, regular events, but this is in life and relationships. Some people may feel like relationships are being destroyed, partnerships are being destroyed, homes are being destroyed, and there's this petty kind of energy, fussy kind of energy, competitive kind of energy. Keep that in a higher aspect. So remember how the foundations is built. Remember that when things are kind of uncontrollably coming apart, that it gives you a brand new foundation to build on. So, excuse me, that's the Six of Wands, pardon me, so that you can be successful. See how they try to throw me off? I'm thinking about the Five of Wands. That's the Six of Wands. So let me give you the dates for the Four of Wands, Aries, so that's April 11th to the 20th. You got the Tower, right? And when we're dealing with the Tower, we're dealing with Mars energy. So there may be this energy of your success will come to pass. Please do not believe that and do not feed into that. Anything that you want to do and anything that you're going to work on, the thought, the concept that people around you that may make you feel like what you're trying to do or what you're getting into today will not come from build success for you and your foundation. All of that. Do not worry about that with this Tower energy also, right? With this Six of Wands energy, it goes in Leo August 2nd to the 11th. So what you want to understand is that systematically we think that our success is controlled by everybody else. It is not. So stay in a higher frequency. Know that you built on your building and you're going to continue to build, and everything that you're trying to build, even if you feel like, everything is against you today or this month or this week, you're not going to do that. You're going to still understand that you have the ability to be successful no matter what. So you want to stay in the highest vibration of that. Look at all of the good things that come from anything, and still look at how you can still find ways to be successful regardless of the fact, regardless of the friction that you may feel, right? So let's look at this lower vibration of Pluto today. So you got the High Priestess, which matches this 11 and 2, right? This is a pure moon energy. This is hidden knowledge, secrets, the Hangman, looking at things different, not being stagnant, the Five of Cups, emotional losses and stuff like that. let's get into this, because when you're dealing with Pluto, that puts you back in a Scorpio energy, this October 23rd to the November 22nd energy. It's important that we do not lose our connection to naturally tap in. This is overall energy in Capricorn today. Our natural energy to tap in, follow our intuitions, still be connected spiritually, and still understand that, there's what's sacrificed to gain it. Let's not look at it in a negative light or a stagnated light. And we are in a particular energy because of the things that's going on around the world, where there's things that's not known to everybody, is not clear to everybody, where people are feeling like they're losing stuff, things are being sacrificed, they're going through all types of emotions and stuff. And so this is the energy that you want to try to capsize on and kind of bring it into the medium and high vibrations. So if you're looking at this coming from the low to the high, you're looking at the fact that these are the things that people may be going through or experiencing today. And this would shake a foundation and would make one feel like all is crumbling and success is going to be hard to get to. And I have to be a little bit defensive and, meticulous about everything that's going on around me in reality, right? Or around you in reality, let's say. And then the Six of Swords, the desire to want to move forward and travel and know that there's always going to be assistance and somebody to bring some assistance to you. So when you're looking at these things, these are the energies you want to stay in the highest aspect of them today and be super comfortable knowing that we do experience change in life, and they're not always comfortable changes, right? Let's look at this tender embrace real quick for the overall energy of Capricorn in this 11 and 2 energy. And so we got the sun, which is matching the month. So this is about, again, staying clear, happy, thinking about family, thinking about the fact that you have the ability to bring in abundance, meditate in a positive way, pay homage to those who are no longer here anymore, understand that we have the power to be great regardless, and be happy and be warm energies regardless of what we experience on a day-to-day basis. This is the energy you want to stay in. And that is the reading for today, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Nbtsky, on my Daily Reads channel. Deuces and smooches.